Looking to receive it in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ambitious ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm swings it across. Hoeneß. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hoeneß is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Hoeneß.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Hoeneß! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Nedved. And this is Luis Suarez, looking to play him in. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Down to business again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nedved. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking for options for movement. Thuram tries to clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Seedorf. And this is Ronaldo. There's the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart! Out on his own!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That was lovely, that.
He might be in here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Some resolute defending there. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Luis Suarez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Incoming to... He's having a shot! Suarez finds himself offside. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, such a clever touch. He's being urged to shoot. That's a sharp pass. Benatia gets over and intercepts.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos. Chance! And it's been hooked away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 19, el
Your
dorsal
impression
9.
so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably. And I mean,
Oh, shooting chance!
El dorsal 24, cambio de jugadores.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pullet gets it away. Pullet can clear it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one,
And it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a tidy finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Haaland. Real chance! And it's in! And they're back in front! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this list?
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Big chance! And he hits the net! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Messi. Lahm calmly anticipates, and it's Rice. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Gullit, and a shot! Oh wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they... The end time is up. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through, and this is... shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Suarez. Cruyff! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Luis Suarez. Quality ball. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. Hernes. Nesta cuts out the pass. And it's Thuram. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's a great chance! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Hernes certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived. Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to pass it through. Hernes, he's found a way through. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hernes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good ball! And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
It's Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
Rice gets it away. North Korea are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And it's Rijkaard. And that was very necessary. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. And the through ball. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Rijkaard has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Here's found the... Hernes! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Arsenal are level. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next...
It's Luis Suarez! It's hit the upright. Zanetti knocks it into space. Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vieira cuts it out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zanetti clears. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Now, we would like to ask you all
So
to
there
kindly
was the
stay
first
seated
half.
during the match.
Well, I
Thank
think
you
it's been
for
a
your
fantastic
cooperation.
watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he was quick to react. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Picked out brilliant. Luis Suarez! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. Rice receives it. Oh, good fly!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Probing pass. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And it's Rice. North Korea have reclaimed it. And he's picked it up out wide. Cruyff with the cross. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's the chance to counter. Van Dijk with the clearance. Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the right flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Oh, it's come loose. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's Ibrahimovic! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Arsenal
15,
have their second corner now.
Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 4, Ibrahimovic. Number 3,
Seedorf tries to
Zanetti.
clear.
Number 6, Lilian
That's the throw.
Thuram. Coming on the field, number 10, Gullit. Number
Concentration
21,
levels are very good,
Vieri.
and so is the commitment.
Number
This game
19,
could yet yield a winner.
Number 8, Vardio. Number 14.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Substitutions taking
That's
place.
just playing it safe and simple.
That is ended up in no man's land. Vieri, it's Vieri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he thumps it clear. North Korea are looking to break at pace. Pullet, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pullet has got himself a free kick. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Into the last 5 minutes. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Vieira. Coming on the field is number 16,
That is great defending,
Rodri.
so alert.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
All hands on deck for this one. Desai with the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Driven in. That has been knocked clear. Referee's given a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cross into the box.
Added minutes has
And the
been
goalkeeper's
indicated.
got a good palm to that. Pullet. 4 extra minutes added on. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Delivered with swing. Dumfries. Crossed in again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next. Into extra time we go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele going after that. Great defending, strong and determined. Guardiol, good purposeful running this. And the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That's a cute ball. And he plays one through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiol, he can run onto that. He's got away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. Cross to the back post. Cleared without hesitation. That is lovely. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Davids. And here's Haaland. Decent chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. In it comes. Oh, big chance, and it is promptly followed by the whistle.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
The team's then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's found space here. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. Rodri. Now it's Vieri. Pull it. And he's taking no chances there. Seedorf.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vieri. Threads one in. Arsenal could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. Taken back almost at once.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Spread to the right. And he's opted for the long pass. He's had it taken off him. And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the
Against
atmosphere
North Korea.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Bullet! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vieri charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's put paid to the danger.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he cuts out the supply. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He can run onto that. Now he's off and running. And he welcomes it in. Lahm plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the finish! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
It's Luis Suarez! It's bounced back off the post. That's going across goal. Defending of the desperate variety. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's nice. An instinctive delivery. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Leicester calmly anticipates. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to play it through. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Rice. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vieira. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Vieri. He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good-looking ball. Luis Suarez. Vieira. And that's been intercepted. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Thuram gets a foot in and wins the ball. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos. Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Has been indicated.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
North Korea dragged themselves back. That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Lahm, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Desai. And he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's gone direct here. Thuram. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Roberto Carlos, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. Quarter of an hour into the second half. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zanetti, who's set up one goal so far. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Suarez. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gullit under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench.
And Gullit! Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Benatia, always a very imposing presence at the back. Spread it left. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vieira has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Vieri. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's been cut out,
Number
well played.
10, Gullit. Number 11,
Messi.
Bellingham. Number
Ooh,
3,
delicate chip through.
Zanetti. Coming on
Well,
the
he certainly
field,
wasn't in the mood to
number
take any
4,
risks.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Number 19, Erling Haaland. Number 7, Messi.
Now it's
Number
Haaland.
13, Gerrard. Number 8,
It's a
Guardiola.
threatening ball.
Substitution.
This looks promising. Across. Guardiola gets it away. Throw it. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's well spotted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Benatia makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a searching pass. Seedorf. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Oh, sweet feet. He slings it in. And that has been cleared. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. And here's Haaland. Zambrotta. Space for him to turn and look. still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Substitution in progress.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Davids does really well to win the ball there. And it's Nedved. And Rummenigge! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looking. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Ibrahimovic. It's played through for him. He's got away. And this is Messi. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Ibrahimovic. North Korea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a sharp pass. Zambrotta can so cleverly bypass the press. Benatia promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Benatia cuts out the pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Another one of football's and how moments. This is their second corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee's given a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. And we're halfway through extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
Neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Stood up well to him there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Gerrard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great ball if he can get there. And Messi! And that's a real chance missed. So, third corner of the game. And the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got to...
He's having a hit! Dumfries cuts it out. Nedved. That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Ball's gone out of play. And that's a dangerous ball.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 1 minute
And
at a
here's
time.
Haaland. And it's Zambrotta. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Played out to the left flank. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That's good running with the ball. Gattuso, nicely shaped ball. Gattuso! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
North Korea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. First quarter of an hour gone. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Zanetti looking for options for movement. And the through ball. Hernan. And a chance! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Luis Suarez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That is a great pick out. And Hullet! Oh, it rattles the bar. Benatia gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Lahm is wide and looking to get onto this. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram getting this one clear. Cruyff. Rice. Now this could be a chance. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Desailly deals with that comfortably. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Leicester can clear it away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He's in a great position here. Lahm plays it in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Zanetti gets it clear. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? Benatia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He is through here. A header! And he hits the net. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be...
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Arsenal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's to Ibrahimovic! Oh, off the bar! And he's following up! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
Well,
it's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's just a keeper in his way. Ibrahimovic! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Suarez might just make this. Gullit makes a dash for it. Gullit proves just a little bit too strong. North Korea needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he thumps it clear. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So their fourth corner of the game. What's going wide left? Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now it's Gattuso. Threads one in. Vieira. Rice. Driving forward. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Great chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
10, Gullit. Number 4, Ibrahimovic. Number 15, Panes. Number 3, Zanetti. Number 22, Gattuso. Coming on the field, number 2, Cannavaro. Number 9,
Guardiola.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Cristiano Ronaldo. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Substitution in progress.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries to pass it through. Dumfries. Now what about this cross? And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. Well, they could break here. Now it's Rodri. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Haaland. Rodri, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's worked it through. And that's a good ball. Vieira. That's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Well read, nice interception. This is a promising build-up. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Pretty robust defending.
Nedved. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Dembele. Rodri. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Benatia. Nesta. Nedved.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. Serves up across. He's gone for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise
Arsenal
is fervent,
against
the
North
atmosphere
Korea.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Passing nice and neat. It's a loose ball. Rice. Rice makes a dash for it. That's good play. Now it's Dumfries. Great defending, strong and determined. Now the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Cleared away. Now it's Hunnit. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Has a look and plays it forward. Zanetti. And he was alert to it. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Thuram. That's an imaginative pass. Gattuso. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And this is Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most convincing of passes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a run-up. It's a promising position. And Hunnit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Still goalless. Dumfries proves just a little bit too strong. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's scored! So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Driving forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. Played out wide. Not where it came from. And he's picked it up out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Suarez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's heaved it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Desailly getting this one clear. Zanetti. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dumfries. And he's got his cross in. Now, can they... Ibrahimovic! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vieira. Passing is
There will
crisp
be
and
1
sharp.
minute added
Well
time.
seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Luis Suarez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. And here's Gattuso. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Vieira. And this is Cruyff. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. Rice, very much a man of this moment. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Well, look,
Number
they know they've got a
22,
height advantage,
Gattuso.
and it's time for them to
Number
use it.
3, Zanetti. Coming on the field, number 15.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 27,
Dumfries.
Serginho.
That pass isn't the best. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's made its way to him. Arsenal have it back. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he can thump it away. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Luis Suarez has cut it out.
Substitution for Arsenal.
North Korea have their second corner now.
Number 23, Benatia. Coming on the field.
He's seen that early. Used the certain sixth sense.
Number 17,
And that is well cleared.
Nesta. Substitutions taking place.
Seedorf's delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Lahm plays it in. He is starved of space and time. 75 minutes played. Now that's a lovely exchange. It's Dembele!
Oh, the ball's run low.
Oh, what has happened here? Haaland! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's a good ball. Nedved! Oh, that's neat. Cross needs to be good.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And the keeper beats it away. Ronaldo clears.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Nedved. Pernis is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And that and that's it, the pressure finally lifts. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Located by the entrance gates.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And this is Hullet. And he's gone backward here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Rummenigge.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's being urged to shoot. He's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. It's Hullet. Lahm. Rummenigge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Azar. He's had it taken off him. Varane cuts out the pass. Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. Rummenigge running with the ball. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hullet never out of the action for very long. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pinches it off him, wriggles his way through. Rummenigge driving forwards. And this is Hazard. Hullet. And it's Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's intervened well there. Vieri.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way. Vieri! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. And this is Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard, now he's got space here. It's Vieri! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Can he finish? Well, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Zanetti certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Rummenigge is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieri is there and he can get that clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lahm. In towards the back stick, and a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Zanetti. Nice looking ball. And he's been shifted off it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a little off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Hazard, good driving run. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. Lahm. In towards the back stick. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Desailly spots it and intercepts. That's a nicely shaped ball. Vieri. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, he's been... There's the shot! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. It's Vieri! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Germany really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yaya Toure. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Gullit. Now it's Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Nicely shaped ball. Ferdinand makes the interception. That has been slung wide. And he's got his cross in. Gullit. Under an awful lot of pressure. Can he get it through? And it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Azar. Benatia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lam. Messi. It's Gullit. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Closing in on goal. Azar. Rummenigge. Half an hour gone in the second half. Thinks one through.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Gullit is carrying after that one. Now, can they get him away? He's on it, goes for a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, that's been intercepted. Showing great feet there. Gullit. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's well seen too. Arsenal very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Germany really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's got away. Vieira. Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run loose here. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute,
1 minute
time.
to add according to the board. And it's Gullit. Nicely spread. That's a shade optimistic. Desai. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.